Hey riders, I'm back. We are back. Everyone's back. Team GRC Sunday short race on this drizzly gray gross day here in Alberta, Canada. Again, Sunday, May 26, 8:14 in the morning with our 30-second countdown coming up hard. I did mean to jump in sooner and do a little random blather slash random ramble, but we got lots of time during the race to do that. Actually, this should be a short one today, folks, with only 6.16 kilometers of distance, 348 meters of climbing, so that's like 4 miles, and just over 1,000 feet of climbing. So let's go. Kaboom. Or my other favorite one is gadoosh. Off to the races here, folks. So again, Sunday morning, I rolled in last night. Let's say 10:30. Got home from the airport. Just typical airport garbage, eh? Like, oh, there's not a representative here to bring the bridge to the plane. I guess they didn't know the plane was coming. I guess they're not aware of their flight schedule. Maybe they were on their extra break. You know, those unions are very strong, right? Unions slash cartels, as I like to call them. That's just a little thing I heard in Mexico. They talk about the unions. I'm like, what do you mean the cartels? Anyway, yeah, I'm back. Obviously not riding this one. Here we are sitting on Larry here, El Tomi 56. Let's take a little peek at the front here, see what kind of watts are dropping. We've got BJM up here, Plu Plu. Plu Plu. This person here, from Poland. I've looked at your name, and you know what I did? I want to say Prismokirk, right? And I know we joked about this before. I did go online and look how it's pronounced, and it's something like Shunik. Shunik. That I'm trying to impersonate or duplicate the sound that comes off Google, obviously. Just that voice. Jetro's here, Bashak is right here as well, BJM, Alex, all the hitters, Chad Ritchie's here again, Nobby Styles rocking it out as usual, just right on Chad's heels here. Let's jump map mode. Loading her in. Nice and curvy, swervy, so obviously we're on the island of Mallorca, Coll de Honor. I'm not really sure if that's how you say it exactly. This is a perfect Sunday short race. I was going to jump in, everyone. But I need to work on some miles. I don't want to blow myself up on doing this one. I'm trying to finish one challenge off. I think it's the, is the European challenge? The one where you have a chance of winning a virtual Quintana Roo TT bike. I love the TT bikes. I think they're the coolest bikes. Any TT bike. Climbing bikes? Whatever. I don't think they look that great. I love a nice Super Aero TTT bike. Triathlon bike. So look at the shot here. We got Jetro, Alex, BJM. Just going to bounce to the back here. See if we can find Colin back here. Kraken's just taking a nice recovery ride today. So we do have 24 starters. Still a great turnout. Remember, we are end of May. June's right around the corner. And we still got all these die-hard, superstar, legendary riders in here. Just knocking it out. So Kraken is going light today. Recovery ride. Thanks for joining in, Kraken. KB Jake. Look, we can just see Des Dyer just up the road here. So I don't think this is too brutal of a climb. I'm looking at the colors here. It's not a steady climb all the way. There's little false flatty parts here. We're in the 0.5% to 1% stuff. But I'm going to guess on average it's probably 7-8%, maybe 6%. When you eliminate all this flatter stuff out at the very beginning. Scottish Terrier's back. Here's a new name, G. Seelan. What do we got here? G. Seelan's a level 66, so been around quite a long time. Great to see them out racing with us. I gotta say, for the first time ever, joining Team GRC Sunday Short Race. Hey, and everyone, I always get in trouble for this. Inside Cycling World, that's the YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, do whatever. Throw me a coffee. Throw oodles of cash at me, whatever you want to do. What I really want to talk about is, if you're new, coming across from Zwift or any other platform because you want to ride real-world videos, real-world locations, real-world climbs that, you know, your favorite cycling athletes are riding, This is where you get to do it. You get to do it on Rouvy. So many routes, so many climbs. I'm not sure if anyone else has this climb. I know I've done this climb before in the past. I would just get buried today on this one. Bouncing up, we got John here, SR71. Looking sharp. Check out John's. John posts a lot of stuff. John is part of Gem City ICC and Team GRC. John posts a lot of rides, leads a lot of stuff. He's got another one of the leader gets the head start. No, sorry. Everyone gets a head start on the leader, and the leader chases to try to pull them back. That's coming up shortly. You can check out their event schedule at their website. Gem City. Just type in Gem City ICC. You'll find it. Guaranteed. Paceline G here. Here we go. Riding nice and strong. Close to 4 watts per kilo though. Roger's always here. Rocking that red jersey. Looks like... Roger, you on the Madone today? I think you are. Looks like a Madone to me. Okay, David 1951. Yep. Back again. 6% here in this segment. We're going to bounce up to Gilles here. Gilles rocking the New Jersey. Very nice. This is all kitted out with new gear. Nobby Styles and his Trek gear. Looking good. Look at... Okay, again, I just want to point out the level of the riders here. Look at all the people that are above level 80. Just that, we can see all over. We got Roger. We got Nobby. We got Bashak. We got El Tomi. And everyone else is quite high level. New rider here, Tomas. I'm going to say Tomas. And I think that I looked at before in the start list. I'm going to say Tomas only because I think you're a Danish rider. What is it? White cross on the red background. That's Danish, right? Denmark? Yeah, sure it is. Pretty sure that's the oldest country flag in the world. I'm almost positive about that. Like, it's been around for like over 1,000 years, something like that. Oh, we didn't see Mahutch before. Here's Mahutch rocking it up there too. BJM 151. 5-6% stuff. This should be a great VO2 max effort push here. Bashak, yeah, riding hard and strong. He's decked out in that new US jersey as well. Looking sharp. El Tomi's right with him. Yeah, this is good. Another new name here. We got Eddie DN71. I'm not sure what that stands for, but Eddie, great to see you here. Eddie's decided to do a nice 7-8 watts per kilo push there. Looking at some numbers, folks. You know I'm always watching your numbers. Big Brother's always watching, right? Started watching that movie Down on the Plane. Hey, oh yeah. Where have I been for the last the last week? Actually, it's been like almost 2 weeks since I made a video. So, 2 weeks ago today, I caught the Sunday Team GRC race. I don't believe I was in it. Let's get on to, as I'm just going to say, my Google translation, Shunik. That could be totally wrong. We're just going to go with that. I just think it's funny hearing that. Looks like a very strong rider, and I know he is, because I've seen the numbers before. Been around Rouvy a long time, level 75, just pushing that nice, strong 5 watts per kilo. Plu Plu is right there. Let's take a little look at Plu Plu. Oh, yeah. So 2 weeks ago today, we made a Team GRC race. I did. The others rode. I just sat and watched. The next day, I did make a race video. We had our inaugural, first ever Team GRC Monday extra race. I record to an external capture card. And it's the kind of card where I clicked on the video. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that video from a while back. I need to delete that. But before that, I'd looked at the video I'd caught. Well, I didn't realize that both were checkmarked. Are you sure you want to delete these? Yeah, sure I do. Uh-oh. I'm going to jump in the recycle bin and see if they go there. They don't go there into your recycle bin when you delete from your capture card. That's external. I can't find them. Don't know where it is. So anyways, I did try to make that video. I know a couple of you asked about it too. It did exist. Am I going to look for it now? Yeah, I tried. Am I going to put much more effort into it? Absolutely not. Let's just catch stuff that's going on now. So it looks like Plu Plu and Shunik are leading the way here with Spin Jedi just chasing after them. 100 meters back. Riding incredibly strong here. 4 watts per kilo. We got Eddie here as well. See what Eddie's doing. Kind of power numbers bouncing all over. Probably doing some gear shifts here. Eddie's relatively new, level 34. Plu is relatively new as well. Look at this matching jerseys. Maybe these are teammates working together here. What do we say about that, folks? Not too sure. So yeah, anyways, yeah, caught that race. Missed last Sunday's Team GRC because I was in Cabo San Lucas. I hate to even say Cabo San Lucas. It sounds really goofy. I feel like maybe I'm Captain Merrill Stubing, captain of the Love Boat, traveling to Cabo San Lucas on the Love Boat, the whatever, the Princess Cruise Lines, whatever it was called back then. So yeah, I got back in late last night, relatively late. Super tired today, and thought, do I want to destroy myself doing this and then be crippled for the rest of the day? Plus, I when I'm doing the race, the video is not as good, I don't think. So this is how I'm doing it. Yep. We got our Polish friend here pulling away slowly. Actually, Plu-Plu's right there as well. These two are hammering up this climb. Let's jump back to map. Yeah, you can see getting kind of curvy, swervy, trying to bring that gradient down a little bit. So we got Plu-Plu, our Polish friend Shunik at the front, Spin Jedi, very strong rider, but like always top 3-4 riders. Bouncing back to Jetro, who's riding with Eddie, El Tomi. Okay, let's take a look here. Alex. So I think El Tomi got away from Bashak there on the climbs. Bashak is his self-proclaimed term is Clydesdales. I definitely qualify for that. I probably qualify for overweight Clydesdale right now. Maybe Samson, the largest horse of all time that ever lived, apparently. That was his name. Actually, I don't know if he was a Clydesdale, but he was gigantic. Yeah, this is just the YouTube channel of useless comments. Oh, and I keep meaning to say it again too. I said it before. Inside Cycling World. My name's Colin. Check the videos out. Welcome aboard. Subscribe, like, yada, yada, yada. Okay. At the top of my page, it says it right there. Use Colin 1M. So that probably stands for Colin 1 month. All in capitals. Put that in when you want to trial Rouvy, and you'll get a free 1 month trial. I know that code is good to the end of 2024. So it's given a lot of you newcomers a chance to check it out. A week's pretty short if life catches up with you. Let's see what Bashak's doing here. Bashak just hanging on to Alex here. Clydesdale factor is going to be working against him at this point. We can see Chad Ritchie's coming up here from behind now. Chad's a lighter rider and might start clawing back on Bashak at this point. Both riding around the same power, you know, 3.7, 3.8, but the lighter rider is going to claw back the heavier rider at this point. If they both ride at the exact same power, they should ride at the same speed up the hill. Sorry, not the same power, same watts per kilo. If you're a 60 kilogram rider and you ride 4 watts a kilo, and you're a 100 kilogram rider and you are at your 4 watts per kilo, you will ride up the hill at the same speed. That's just how it works. It's just way harder to hold that higher power up a hill. We've got Tomas here. Tomas is doing very well today. For a newcomer, looking sharp. I'm going to guesstimate that Tomas is close to nice solid 80 kilogram rider, something like that. Strong. Probably like an all-rounder. Not too light. Not an all-out sprinter. But looks like Tomas might be pulling Chad back too. Now let's see what happened here. Looks like Bashak managed to squeak out a couple of meters on Chad here. Probably on some of that flatter stuff, Clydesdale power kicked in. Going to bounce right back to the front. We can see that our Polish friend Shunik and Plu-Plu are just leading the charge up here. Both riding the 5 watts per kilo magic power. So great to see everyone out here rocking it. Looks like we've lost Kraken at the back. Kraken absolutely imploded here. Rumor has it he just snapped a crank. I was just kidding there, folks. Kraken just disconnected. Looks like some bad Wi-Fi issues there. You can always tell when it says NA. If they were just stopped, you'd just see blank spaces there. Okay, Roger here. Paceline G's just picking up Roger. We got Nobby Styles just ahead, David 1951. Let's have a little hangout with G Sealand for a while. So yeah, G Sealand, been around Rouvy a long time. Like I think I'm a level 70 or 71. I've been around Rouvy 3 years. Like last month, 3 years. So G Sealand's been there almost as long. First time I've ever seen this name. That's what still boggles me, is that I still see new names all the time. And you got to realize, I mean, we've all been on Rouvy a long time. I'm looking at a lot of names when I'm watching these races. All the other races I watch a lot of stuff even just offline that I never capture. Just to see, hey, what's going on this climb? What's going on this route? So again, we're on the island of Mallorca. We're in sunny Mediterranean. You know, I was telling some people I met in Cabo, Mallorca, cycling paradise. I mean, the whole place is kind of set up for cyclists. It's probably, is it their #1 industry there? The cycling industry? Cycling tourism? Tons of tours. So yeah, Anthony from Team GRC is in Mallorca right now. Well, as of yesterday. He might have jet set out last night on his own private jet. He may still be there. We're not sure at this point. He could be just hopping around the world to all the most famous climbs. So I think yesterday Anthony did Sacalabra. Pretty sure. Oh, Plu-Plu's putting an attack here, folks. Gonna bang out 8 watts per kilo because this is the last climb. We're gonna finish with the false flatty section. Shawnick reacts. And Shawnick, if that's not your name, I'm just going to keep calling you that now, just because it makes me giggle when I heard it on the auto-translate. See, it looks, we're actually going to be going downhill here at the end. One of these two has to crack the other right now. Plu-Plu's going hard. Look at Shawnick react. So that's how it sounded to me on the translator. So I'm just going to roll with that for now. It's a friendly name. We love having you here. Great to have big hitters at the front. Look at these two go. Less than 100 meters to go. Both are smashing themselves up this wall. Well, the wall's done. Plu-Plu just nicks Shawnick at the end. Does a little arm pump. Love it. Spin Jedi coming up for 3rd place here. So again, folks, newcomers, if you want to check out more action, go to my channel, Inside Cycling World. You know, I was going to make videos when I was away. I have 2 videos I did last October. I've talked about them so many times that I was going to do them. I keep telling you they're in the can. They're ready to roll. Hey, man. I just thought, yeah, whatever. I'll leave it till I get back. And I'm so motivated to start pumping out videos all the time. I'm ready to get back to work, back to cycling, back to producing my videos. The race videos won't let up. I just don't know which ones I'm going to be picking up throughout the week. It just depends day by day. Hey man, if I can rent out a 75-ton excavator, I'm going to do that. The bike ride I can do afterwards. I'll probably be doing a lot of solo rides. And, oh, hey, folks, there is going to be another GRC race. I think it's this Monday, tomorrow. So you're probably going to see this video on Monday because I still don't have my Starlink up. I came home. My plan was to do it today. It's pouring. I don't feel like climbing on the roof in the pouring rain, so it's going to have to wait another day. So I'll be probably uploading this tonight, and you'll see it first thing in the morning. It depends how big the file is. That's my issue. Depends how big the file is. You know, daughters and wives, they need their internet. It's very important. They need to look at clothing, shopping hauls. That's their video. Somehow people make a living going to the store, buying stuff, which is a skill in itself, apparently. So Spin Jedi coming to the finish here. Excellent ride. Big hitter. Let's do this. Oh, I'm not going to miss Tommy. Here comes Larry. Super strong rider. Coming to the finish now. A little bit of a break between himself and Jetro. So Larry's going to come in 4th place. We're going to have Jetro in 5th. Jetro, super strong rider as well. Jetro looks to be about an 80 kilogram rider. Jetro, is that correct? Our newcomer, Eddie, is doing very well. So let's take a look at Eddie here. Eddie, just quickly at the numbers, just bounced around my brain. I'm going to say Eddie's in the low 60 kilograms, 61, 62, 63 kilograms. Welcome aboard, Eddie. Hope you join for a ton more of these. Eddie's finishing up in 6th place. Bashak rolling in for 7th. And by rolling, I don't mean that. With Mahutch, is there going to be a bit of a sprint here? Bashak, I think, just kind of let off at the end there. Pretty happy with his performance, I think. There was no big sprint. I think I think that was Eddie just jumping ahead of Bashak at the end there, but Bashak was not trying to counterattack anything like that. Just being happy to be done for the day. I'm sure they'll all be in a cooldown run. Chad Ritchie finishing in 10th. Tomas, our Danish friend here. Thanks for joining us, Tomas. Strong in 11th position. So remember, guys, and everyone, this is the place to come for your like really, really hard workouts, short but intense workouts. You know, is it a 20-minute effort? Well, for most of us it's going to be, but you know, first place there was in 16 minutes and 29 seconds, so pretty awesome. Yeah, we got BJM coming up in 12th. Jill's not far back. Jill's is only 75 meters back, but we're getting very close to the finish now. A lot of these people are going to finish in this exact same position, so we'll give 12th to BJM, 13th to Jill's, lucky 13 for Jill's, in his USA kit. Mr. Nobby Styles himself, 14th, but Roger's hanging right there onto Nobby. I think Roger's making a push here. Oh, and we got Paceline G. So these two are chasing after Nobby hard right now. Is Nobby going to kick with a 10 watt per kilo finish? I hope so. He's known for his rocket launches. Rides a lot. I should do a little series about how out of shape I am right now. Show you some of the past months. Like if you can go back to the old website, you can see your training diary really well. Like it was every day of the month I wrote. Now it is so sparse. Especially with that Cabo trip and starting that new job and the stupid surgery on my teeth and all that garbage. It's been like 2 months of it, so I'm trying to get back on track here. So Nobby's still holding 20-meter lead over Roger. Roger can see him, though. Look, Nobby's kicking now. Nobby's like, yeah, I'm going to finish off with a 7 watt per kilo kick here. Less than 300 meters to go. Just get a little bit of distance from himself and Roger. They're on the final kick-up, if you want to call it that. So, yeah, Jill's lucky 13, finishing up for the day. Nobby, going to hold 14th. Roger 15th. So Roger's actually pulled away from Paceline G as well. And then looks like they're going to finish in those. So I think 14th, 15th, and 16th are pretty much locked up. Bouncing back to John here, SR71, with David 1951 right behind him. Yeah, he can see John right now. See if anything's going to happen here. And we've also got the newcomer, G. Seelan, right here, going around David right now. Is there going to be a counterattack here? Actually, I think G's going after SR71 as well. 300 meters to go. G. Seelan's finishing very strong. And actually, not on the ideal bike for this. I wonder if G. Seelan is riding right now going, man, I wish I would have taken the Vuelta Fesca Ultralight for this kind of climb. Because, yeah, you're on like just the standard bike. It looks like to me. John's reacting, trying to hold his position, doing a great job here. Pushing out well over 4 watts per kilo, 360 watts. G. Seelan's trying to come back. Yeah, trying to come back. John's still got a 20-meter lead coming to the finish right away. 100 and something meters to go. So again, folks, you're jumping in, you're scanning through the video, you don't like all my talking, you're just jumping around like everyone does when they watch YouTube. Call in 1M for your free 1-month trial on Rouvy. Why don't you take a week trial? And yeah, or you could take mine. Call in 1M. Jump in, folks. Jump in. Okay, so John finished there. G. Seelan finished. David 1951 coming in. Then we got 19 Steve 55 coming up for 20th. Everyone's pretty staggered now. Scottish Terrier. Scottish Terrier's been around quite a bit on our races. I'm guessing poor weather in the UK, meaning people are riding inside. Just a guess. We got KB Jake, who's been around a lot too. Des Dyer. Hey, Des is decked out in the US gear as well. Oh, look at this. Look at this character here. Mr. Hardy, live from Berlin. Let's talk about Hardy for a bit. So, you can see here, folks, Hardy, definite strong Team GRC member, very strong rider, way better climber than me. Look how late Hardy joined the race. So Hardy jumped in after everyone's finished, and still banging out some really nice power here. Awesome. And let's give Hardy a special shout out today, because Hardy is the creator of the Team GRC logo. As you can see on screen here right now, look at his name, Hardy. And right beside it, that's the Team GRC logo. Rumor has it that there will be a Team GRC virtual kit coming imminently. It's just a rumor. I could just be totally making that up. It's allegedly. Just putting it out there. But allegedly, there is a kit coming. And yeah, so it's going to look very sharp. Allegedly. There's no truth behind those claims. I do tend to be a bit of a conspiracy theorist. Anyways, folks, you know what I'm hinting at here. What I'm going to do is cut it nice and short here today, folks, because I can see everyone's going to finish in their spots. We got Steve finishing solo. We've got Scottish Terrier finishing solo. KB Jake finishing solo. Great job, everyone. Even though we've only got 24 riders out there, this is still a super strong showing for May 26th, when virtually everyone can ride outside. Get that, virtually. Didn't use that word right, did I? But yeah, I mean, these people know this is where they're going to get a brutally hard workout every Sunday. And I'm going to check the schedule quick, because remember, I've been away and people have been posting stuff, and I've got the races as official status. I think we have another official race tomorrow. I'm going to take a look at it and see which one it is. I think it might be a challenge race too, folks. Hopefully I can jump into that one. We get a lot more stuff coming from Team GRC, a lot more stuff coming from Inside Cycling World. I'm going to get back to doing some more of my tutorial videos, where I just talk about random stuff and show you how I use Rouvy. I also want to get back to some of my adventure videos I like to do, where I just kind of do some weird little mini challenges for myself. It's great to ride the challenges, but I like to do my own. I don't get too hung up on getting all the challenges done. In fact, I only get about half of them done. So anyway, folks, I'm just really just blathering now. So I'll cut it short. Hopefully I get this uploaded today. If not, it will be up overnight, and you can see it on Monday. Thanks. See you around soon.